Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. And Will and I both are home today, kind of under the weather. I don't feel, neither one of us feel like we have the flu or anything, but I feel, I have that feeling. You know what I mean? It started yesterday and I've been taking Lancome. And I'm hoping I can just, I'm hoping we can ease through it. And Will has had a sore throat. And they sent a thing home from school saying that the kids have been just like dropping like flies with the flu. So I made sure he wasn't going to miss anything too important, and we stayed home today. So I might be a little bit, I don't know, I feel like I'm all over the place, and I hate it because I have got the best stuff to show you. And yesterday I did the, oh gosh, what is it called? Assumptions tag. And I might continue with that because I was only able to do a little bit because we had an appointment to go to. And of course I talk too much. But the makeup that I wore in that video yesterday is a lot of the things that I got this week. So I don't know if I don't know how I'll do it. But so make sure you watch that video because I wore a lot of new good makeup. I really loved my makeup yesterday. My eyeliner was a little thick because it's hard when you're doing thick liner. Sometimes it's hard to get them even, and you notice it in the camera more. Okay, so here I go. First, I want to show you Galactic sent me, and I hope I can find the exact one I used. I did not. I was kind of late, not up late, but upstairs late working yesterday to load that tutorial that I did. So normally what I do is before Friday, I try to clean off my little table here and get all ready what I want to show you, and I kind of forgot to do it. I got downstairs so late. But this is a little set that Galactic sent me, and when I got it, I thought, she sent me the matte lips, which the tones of her matte lipsticks are awesome. If you like just I don't know, all of them are like nudes but colors, you know what I mean? They're just, the tones are beautiful. And so she sent me these new sticks. They're called sparkle balms. And so the other day I was headed out of here going to go get something late in the afternoon, and I had worn one of the Christian Audette lipsticks. And so my lips were somewhat stained and had a little bit left, but I didn't want to reapply such a rich lipstick at 5 o'clock. You know, do you ever feel like that? Like, I don't know, I just have to, it's like by that time of the day, I just don't want anything that much. So I grabbed this one, and it is, oh gosh, it's not periwinkle. This is the periwinkle one. And this is, oh goodness, twinkle. This gloss balm is so pretty, and maybe I'll put a picture in right here because I took a picture of it and sent it to her and thanked her. It is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. And so it took what little bit of color I had left on my lips and blended it and made the prettiest, glossiest pink lip. And it feels, I cannot believe how much this pencil, how emollient and balmy it is. It's not slicky feeling, or it just feels really good. She did just perfect with the formula of these. And so this came with it. And what you can do, it's the 3-in-1 Lip Sparkle Balm. The reason she made these is so you can put on a liquid lip and then you can put these over it, and it shears it out some and it makes it glossy. But I just wanted to tell you how I did it the other day over a end of the day lip, and it was just beautiful. And I just really think you guys would like these. Especially if you're like me and you want just that good feeling lip at the end of the day. These, Lisa SZ09 had these in her video, and Brooke has been wearing one of them. And they are called, I ordered them from Amazon, they're called Teleties. And let's see, with each Teletie purchase, you help improve the lives and families affected by hereditary breast, ovarian, and related cancers. And my grandmother died of ovarian cancer. So that is very nice to know. Wow. Okay, so the reason everybody loves these on her channel, and I think they were on her favorites, is you know how you wear a hair tie on your wrist because you know you'll need it later? these are just so pretty. And so I grabbed this and this. I think I grabbed some for Brooke and I both, and she has been loving this. And because they're so pretty, they actually look good on your wrist. And I have not taken this out, but, and she said that when they get, all of them might be like this, but it's the first time I've heard this, that when they get stretched out, put the hair dryer on them, you know, the heated hair dryer, and it'll snap them back into place. So I probably, did I not? Oh, it's so funny. Ding. Oh, it's been one of those mornings. I actually slept kind of late. I slept right through John leaving this morning, which totally wigged me out. Are you guys like that? If you, for one thing, I'm a routine person, so the act of not getting up and getting Will to school threw me off, and then not hearing him leave, and then I had these crazy dreams. I had a dream that Brooke adopted 2 pit bull puppies and was in this small apartment, and I walked in and she was vacuuming and the dogs were going crazy, and I was so scared that they would either, in the turmoil, either attack each other or I don't know. It's just, and so I woke up like upset, and then he wasn't here. I didn't know what was going on. So if I act like a freak, then I'm kind of feeling freaky. But anyway, I want to give one of these to my mom because I think it would look so pretty in her hair. So I just wanted to show you those because I think they're unique. They feel really, really nice. And they look pretty. Brooke's been wearing it to work. Okay, oh, I've got so much good stuff. It's like stressing me out what to show you. And I got several Valentine's Day gifts, and I want to thank you all. My friend Michael sent me a box full of, he does hair in Portland, and he sent me a wonderful box of Kevin Murphy, different little hair products and hair shine sprays and conditioning sprays and some candles and all kinds of stuff. So thank you, Michael. And then my friend Danielle sent me and Brooke, I think I took a picture, I'll put it in here, these really cool chocolate little gifts, and it says sexy and I know it, and the mug has a heel on the outside of it. And then my friend Nadine sent me some stuff, and I'm wearing some of the stuff that she sent me, and I'll just go right in from that and show you some other stuff that she sent me that I'm loving. So let me, I don't know if you can see my eyeshadow, but this product is gorgeous. I mean, it's gorgeous. And if I wasn't doing a video, I don't know if I would have put anything else on, but on camera, I kind of need something in my crease. But this is a Shiseido, let's see, Aura Dew. Wow, I didn't know you could use it for your eyes and your lips and everything else. I just put it on my eyes, but wow, beautiful, just beautiful. If you love the Stila liquid glitter shadows that I've been talking about, you will love this. And Nadine sent me a box of goodies of all of her favorite things. I think I had mentioned that. And so I kind of wanted to organically use them and show them when I could tell you how I felt about them. And so this is this color, and oh my gosh, I used it with, I brought it out here and I should have, okay, this is going to go over that sparkle balm, so it's going to be extra pretty, but I used it with this Tom Ford number 13 brush. And I wanted to, I've mentioned this brush lots of times, but this brush is it's very densely packed, but it's not pokey. It doesn't hurt your eyelid, and it just, there's something about the way it grabs things like this. Like if you need a brush for those Chanel d'Ombre or any like pigment, anything that is just a little different than your typical shadow, this brush just does so well. And so let me see if I can show you. I've got a mirror here that maybe I can see better, but it just gives that I hope you can see, it gives the prettiest, that didn't really go on there. Okay, it might do better if you have a, there it goes, if you have a bit of a base. I mean, I had just used concealer on my eyes, but it gives you that sheen. There it goes. It gives you that sheen with just a little tiny bit of like adult sparkle. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see. I've already used a highlight that, woo, that I love. But thank you, Nadine. I just love it. I just love it. It is just gorgeous. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you the highlight that I am wearing. And I think it's pretty daggone good for a drugstore highlight. Brooke and I went to CVS the other night. We were out of our, I don't know if I've mentioned these to you guys. I meant to do a like lifestyle favorites, and I have, like I've told you before, I have so many videos in my head, I can't even get them all out. But one thing I wanted to mention is the CVS brand. I can't remember the name of it. Let me go get them, hold on. I feel like I've shown these to you, but if I have, forgive me. It is the CVS brand melatonin gummies. They're 5 milligram and they're strawberry flavor, and usually they run them buy one, get one half off. And you see I buy them in the biggest thing. This is the only melatonin that has ever worked for me. This stuff works like Tylenol PM or something. I have a history with Tylenol PM that I will get into with my heartbroken tutorial or heartbroken video vlog. But so I'd gone up to get these. We were out of them, and it's like, you know, emergency if we're out of these because everybody loves them. I mean, we have tried a bunch. So anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, so we went in CVS, and of course Brooke and I had to check everything out, and I grabbed this, and it's the Master Chrome Maybelline in Molten Rose Gold. I had Brooke come over. I said, which one of these would be the best for me? Because I knew they were good because people have shown them so many times. But I feel like I'm sometimes too, I hate to say too mature, but I felt like sometimes my skin isn't plump enough for these and the texture isn't good enough. But lately I have felt pretty daggone good about my skin. So I asked her, I said, Brooke, which one of these would be the best to just blend into my skin and not have that icy highlight look? And so we chose this one, and I love it. So I think you can see that it just gives you that crazy, beautiful highlight look, but in a more mature way. I mean, I don't want to look like I'm trying to look like Cyndi Lauper or something, you know what I mean? So love that. Another thing that Nadine sent me is this French Girl Rose Lip Polish. And French Girl, that's like a buzzword, because who doesn't want to look like a French girl? It's kind of like bombshell or one of those words. And it is just a rose. Oh, it smells so good. It's a light rose scented lip scrub. And I used it this morning and, you know, scrubbed it all in. It's not like Lush. It's a very fine, gritty formula with a real pretty gloss underneath it, and it's just beautiful. I feel like I just had a good day with my makeup. You know what I mean? I don't know that it even looks any better to you guys, but it was like everything I put on I really liked, and it felt good. And I had my Amazon Alexa. I had it blasting you have to do not just 90s music, you have to do 90s pop music, and you will get some good Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, some like, George Michael, Spice Girls. I mean, there was just some good music. And so I just had a good get ready today. You know what I mean? A good get ready session. I think I'm going to keep you pulled in closer just so you can see what I'm showing you. Okay, these two things I wanted when I had my Lancome makeover, but they were Belk only, or Dillard's didn't carry them. I'm sure they're sold at other stores too, but they are the Lancome Les Monochromatiques. And I think they're another product that you can use on your eyes, cheeks, and lips. So the other night I went out to Laura Mercier, and I will tell you why in my video, in my assumptions tag. You'll know why. And I grabbed these two, and she said that these were not the most popular. The most popular one was like a whitish pearlescent one, but that's not really why I wanted it. I wanted to be able to use one on the eyes and one on the cheeks. So Ooh La La is this one, and I wore it yesterday in my assumptions tag video, and it is so pretty. It is just yummy. It is just, oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. It's like velvet. It was just the most perfect shade of warm brown without being orange. It is just beautiful. And there's a bronzy one that has more shimmer to it. I'm glad I got this because it was perfect for what I wanted. If you like the shadow sticks that I have shown you, or groundwork paint pot, you know, those that are colored but they're subdued and they just give you that just pretty romantic eye, that's what this does. And it's beautiful. I just love it. I meant to bring a wipe, hold on. And then the next one is, I thought this would be great for blush. And in the summer, ooh, I'm all about a bright fuchsia blush with tanned skin. I just think that is so pretty. So I grabbed this and I used it yesterday as my blush. So I won't apply it or anything today. And of course, this video will be up first and then that one will be up this weekend. But it was just gorgeous. I love it. Hardly, I don't think there's any scent, and wow, they're just so pretty. Good going, Lancome, on those. Let's stay on with the blush. My friend Elizabeth here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I have spent time with her in California when I went out there to see Sheila. She is gorgeous, and blonde hair and blue eyes. So, you know, a lot of her recommendations I love. We're about the same skin tone. It's just very different, you know, when you don't have dark eyes. It's, even if you have blonde hair, like a lot of the things that the Annie Lawless wears, I can't wear because her eyes are so dark. It just makes it easier to wear dark colors. Anyway, so when Elizabeth tells me to get something, I go get it. And she said that she was loving these Ulta Beauty mineral blushes, that they remind her of the Becca blushes. So this is the one that she told me about first. So I went and got it, and it's peony. And it is gorgeous. It is the sweetest, it's just like the word peony sounds. It's the sweetest, prettiest pink. And then she messaged me and said that she had gone back and gotten all of them because they're buy two, get two free. And they're not expensive in the first place. So I want to go back and get some more. I know that there is a real pretty, like sunset tawny type color that I wanted to try. But so I wanted to tell you about this because it is beautiful. And if you want to grab something this weekend that's, you know, fun and pretty, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think this and this will make you very happy and give you a little bit of pizzazz. And then so many of you told me about this, and I hesitated to get it because I've got 3 of these, and actually one of the 3 that I have are in this palette, and I had planned on giving it to my mom, but my mom really doesn't like light blushes. She likes more of a brighter blush, so I don't know, I'll end up giving that maybe to Brooke. But it is the Jouer blush palette that they just came out with, and it was a great price. Was it $45 or something for all of these blushes? It was just, I remember it thinking, wow, that is a good price. And the packaging is just so sweet. It reminds me of, like, this is silly, but when I was little, I loved like the Gerber baby, and I loved all those books about being a little mommy and stuff. That is corny, isn't it? But this reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know what it is. I guess it's that pale, you know, kind of creamy pink with the small pattern or something. I don't know. It just has good vibes to me. And then look at these blushes. They are beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful. If you haven't gotten any of the other ones I've shown, do yourself a favor and just get this. It is just, and I love how they're different. I mean, they're so different. And so today I used Nomi up here, and you can see I got something else to show you too, if you're to show you how I applied it. And but they're beautiful. So thank you all for inspiring. One of my friends, Melissa, kept telling me to get it, and I was, you know, I hesitated because I already had it, but I'm so glad I did. Hey, this is something that I picked up when I was at the Laura Mercier counter. Amanda showed me this before, and I just felt like it was kind of gimmicky. You know, it's a brush like this. I really thought, you know, I've got so many, I love a good, you know, angled brush, but I thought, I mean, I didn't even feel it or anything. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be stiff, like it would be hard to apply something with it. It is so soft and just beautiful feeling. And I watched a video with Violet I know her name's not Violet, but I'll put the video down below. And she was doing a makeup look on a friend of hers, and she used this brush with just a MAC blush, and just the way it applies blush, see how it does? It puts the perfect amount of blush right here on top. Where is that? I'll do it again. So you just take it and you can do like this and see how it gets it on there, and it puts the blush like on top of your cheek, the bone of your cheek, and then down into your bronzer. And that is the look that I like. I like it all put in there. And I always put on my highlight first. I try to. So my highlight was underneath all of these, but on top of my bronzer and contour. So I usually contour, bronze, highlight, and then blush. And this is so pretty. Now, I think I'm doing kind of a thing where I'm showing you everything I wear, which I like that. I would rather show you something, let you see it, and tell you how it does, rather than just show you a bunch of stuff that I got and I haven't used. So this is working out good. Okay, Vanessa, the Bombshell Suite. I have just bugged the fool out of her this week. She had I think it was on her story, a picture of her wearing this foundation, and I had just gotten 2 samples of it, and I had tried it and I was not blown away, and then I saw her wearing it and I was like, wait a minute, mine did not look like that. So first I messaged her on Instagram, and then I forgot I had her number, so we've been texting back and forth, and she was very, very generous to share me all of her tips, and I will put her Instagram down below. But it is the new Chanel foundation, and I feel like my first high-end foundation love was Chanel Pro Lumiere. I mean, that is one that I just went through bottle after bottle after bottle, and they discontinued it. It was one of those that I just used every day. If I had to say my first drugstore love affair with foundation was Max Factor in that bottle, and it had a little shimmer in it. Ooh, I loved that stuff. And so she told me she was wearing BD 41 mixed with BD 51. Well, ding dong me, didn't realize there was even a BD or a BR. I thought it was like their typical foundation range. So when I got samples, I had just asked for beige 30 and beige 40. So mine did not have this yummy, golden, tawny, warm olive undertone. And that is what's in these. Now today I have on just BD 51. And I think because I have been tanning a little bit, I did one spray tan, and then I have kind of continued with a product that I just got. I don't know if I brought it out here, but I will put it down below in my list of things that I'm wearing. I liked it. So, but I think 51 is good for me. Yesterday in my assumptions video, I had mixed 41 and 51. So you will see that versus this, but it's good. If you liked Pro Lumiere, you're gonna love this. If you like the Smashbox, that foundation that I used to love so much, that full coverage one, it's just, I would say it's medium to full coverage, glides on. I've used a brush, I've used a beauty blender, it doesn't leave streaks, it's just pretty. It's just pretty. It just looks like skin. I love it. So I don't know if I'll get BD 51 and 41 or just 51 for now, but I'll see. Okay, and then this is the next. I feel so good. It's such a good Friday video when I love everything that I'm showing you. When I mean, I really love it. I'm excited about it. And this is the Cali Contour Palette. When I did my tutorial the other day, I thought, you know, that Lorac palette, I feel like a lot of you probably have it, and then there's a lot of you that probably got it and maybe you didn't like it. So I wanted to kind of see if there was something else out there that compared to it. And this is it. It's beautiful. It is just beautiful. And it is the Cali Contour Palette by Smashbox. It has a nice big mirror. And look at those tones. Look at that perfect gray undertone, neutral brown to contour with. perfect bronzer, and Smashbox does a really good bronzer. Even if you don't want this and you're looking for a bronzer, Smashbox has not too orangey, but just the perfect tones. I didn't use the blush today because I wanted to use the Jouer, but I did use this powder, and oh my gosh, I almost got it too light. Wow. You could almost use that instead of, you know, if you don't like using concealer underneath your eyes to highlight, you just like to use maybe a little bit of concealer and then maybe go in with this. Beautiful. And then I used a little bit of those, a little bit of that. But I would say not enough of that. Did I use that, or did I don't think I used it. I think I thought about using it and didn't because I already had the Maybelline on, but woo, such a good one. This is good. Okay, so to continue on, another thing that Vanessa said that she had used, I had her break down her whole look that day. And another thing that she said she used was the Tarte Creaseless Concealer with a little bit of Shape Tape mixed into it. And let me look at my under eyes. Whew, she has good suggestions. So I went and got it, and I was like, why haven't I heard of this? Why haven't I tried this? And I've already thrown the box away because I've used it for the past couple of days. And Brooke said, oh yeah, we just got some more of those shades in. She said it had been sold out forever. And the shade I picked up is Light Sand. I think you guys will have to tell me, is this the same stuff that used to come in a tube? Because it is so emollient and so pigmented and so fabulous. I've just been taking a little bit of this, putting it on my hand, just like I showed you with the Shape Tape. I put a dab of this, a dab of the Shape Tape, and then blend it in. It is just concealer heaven. It is so good. And I just bought the Jouer concealer, and I just got it yesterday, so I haven't tried it. So we will try that later. But boy, I've been having a pretty good time with concealers. The only one that just will not work for me is the Huda. I cannot get the Huda Beauty concealer to not crease up under my eyes. So, but this is fabulous. So if you haven't tried this, maybe just, you know, try it on your hand if you go shopping and see what you think, because it's beautiful. So thank you, Vanessa, for that. Today I have on the Shiseido Modern Matte Powder Lipstick in Whisper. And Nadine sent this to me, and I did put it right on over my lips after I had used the rose. So it might be a little more emollient than it would have been, but look at this color. That is like the perfect, like cool, pinky nude that I love. Nadine knows me well. And it's kind of like, I say, Russian Girl, where they have on, I'm talking about like the Instagram Russian Insta models or whatever. They always have this nude lip that just looks like a powdery, neutral pink. And this is that perfect shade. It is just glorious. And let me show you. Woo. A swatch of it. Isn't that beautiful? And this is with no lip liner because I wanted to be able to show you, and it's got the magnet. I wanted to show you the true color. So, and thank you, Nadine, for sending me that Shiseido stuff, because that's something that I don't think about that often and I can't get around me, and so I really have enjoyed that. So another thing that I got that I saw a lot of people using, I don't think anyone in specific recommended this, but I just wanted to try them, and it's the Pat McGrath Mini Lust Gloss Skin Show Cool Tone, first edition. And look at this beautiful packaging. So I am going to put one of these. Oh goodness, okay, it's connected. Like I said, I just got this yesterday. Late. I told John, I said, you gotta love a late night package. It was, you know, after I figured I wasn't getting anything else, and I looked out there and there was a Sephora box. And he's laughed at me. He said, you're like a kid. You love your packages. I said, I do. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that one sequin that got on my table. So it is Dare to Bear. This is a sparkly one. Pale Fire Nectar and Divine Rose. And it's these. And let's put Dare to Bear over this. I love, what is that smell? It's like a sweet vanilla type yummy smell. Drinking game. Drink every time I say yummy. Okay. That is beautiful. And it feels good. It smells so good. Okay. I'm thinking it might remind me of those old Bonnie Bell. Did anybody wear Bonnie Bell Vanilla Swirl? That was one of my favorites. And I think I'm thinking of that. That just brought back good memories. That is beautiful. Oh, I love these. Good one. Tell me any other thing. Oh, before I say that, let me show you one more thing. I was going to say, tell me any other thing that you guys know of Pat McGrath that you want me to try, but one of you said that you thought I would love this. Really cool packaging, and it's Pat McGrath, and it is one of the lip balm stick type things. Pat McGrath Labs Blow Up Lip Fetish Sheer Color Balm. And isn't that something? I've already got a hair stuck in my lip gloss. But beautiful packaging. And she said it was a beautiful nude that I would love. And I've already swatched it. I know I'm going to. Isn't that beautiful? You know what? Let's take this off and put this on. Okay. This is my natural irritated lip color when I take something off. Okay, but I think you might like this if you want a little bit more color. Ooh, that feels good. And I notice in my videos, I like really rub my lips together. If you're wondering why I do that, for one, a lot of times I won't cover my bottom lip. I don't want too much junk on my lips, so I will just really depend on rubbing my top lip onto my bottom. And another thing is I like to get it all the way to the edges of my lips, so I have to really put them together and grind them together. So that's why I do that. But that is beautiful. I see why you love that. That is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. Okay. I actually probably could go on and show you a few more things that I ordered from Sephora, but I'm going to wait until I use them. I've got one more thing that I have loved this week, and it is from a brand I probably would have never even known existed. I think Samantha Schuerman has a lip gloss set that is sold out that I wanted to get, but they're coming back with it, and it's IGXO Cosmetics from California. And I was watching Samantha's video, and she said that she had been loving this palette, and when she showed it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna love that palette too. So I ordered it, and it's the Shannon Rose, and I don't watch Shannon Rose, but I have before. I think she's more like vlog, you know, a vlog channel. But when I saw this, look at this palette. I mean, could it not be any more just, I hate to say, I say basic in the most beautiful way. It is such a beautiful basic palette. It is, I would say, cool tone, but this color right here does give you a little bit of warmth. So today I'm wearing this. I just started off with that Shiseido shadow all over. I put a little bit of this in my crease, and then I went back a little bit with this color, and it's beautiful. This is just a really pretty, pigmented, gorgeous shadow. And I also love this packaging. So that is it that I'm going to bombard you with today. And I would just say everything I showed you, I feel really good about. I really do. And I think that all of you could probably find something to get this weekend that would be exciting. And I actually just have on my plain old yoga pants and flip-flops right now because Will and I are going to go get something to eat. I just put on one of these Getting Back to Square One tops that's kind of off the shoulder, and I have on just, I think it's like a, if I can find out what strapless bra this is, I will put it down below because it's a good one. And so right now I just have on Havaianas. And for accessories, I'm wearing these earrings. I saw this ring the other day and I was thinking I want to wear that soon. It's one of the YSL Artie rings, and they don't make these anymore. But yet again, I think you can find them on The Real Real. The Real Real needs to hire me, don't they? If anybody has an inside scoop, let them know. But I love, you know, when it's something like this that you can't buy anymore, a lot of times people are over it, so they, you know, get rid of it. So that is one of my arty rings. I also have a gold and turquoise one. And so I wanted some earrings to kind of match it, and I remembered these. And these are the Sheila Fajl favorite hoops, but she individually goes over them with like a blowtorch so that they get these cool colors in them, and I think they're so cool. They would really look good if you wear your hair up like that. They're just really interesting and pretty. And whew, I might do that. It feels good getting it off my neck. And and then my nail polish is one of those. I showed you that Sally Hansen had sent me some colors, and that is one of the lighter, really pretty colors. I think I've got it in my bathroom where I put it on last night. I will say I love the colors, I love the polish, I love the base coat, but the top coat does not dry as fast as Seche Vite. You can see I messed up one of these. Both nights I have messed up a nail, and I normally don't do that, but it never fails. After I do my nails, Bridget wants to get on the bed, something happens and I end up messing up my nails. But I do love the colors, just beautiful. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will probably be back, and I will post that Assumptions video this weekend too. So see you then. Bye bye.